George. Bounce to Nicholson. Nowhere to go, so she'll finish herself. Lovely work from Loz. And that someone is Turner. They now try to play the two-man.
Oh, I think Willoughby could have just kept going on her own. She didn't need to try and make that thread the needle past.
Richards, George, good ball movement to get Nicholson open.
Putting up her favourite three-point shot from the top of the key.
Won't go this time. Brazel's stripped again. Great defensive intensity from Sydney in this opening term will be pleasing Guy Malloy. George. Rowe cuts towards the hoop. Cayla dishes to Nicholson, draws a crowd, back to George. Turner looking to set a screen. Nicholson fights her way through that. Ball still going. George comes across at the last moment. It was clever from Cayla. Bradley, Richards, George, beautifully weighted pass.
Oh, that's what we need. That's what Sydney need to get Cayla George more involved. Beautifully, just the timing, but we can see there, George just really good positioning.
Bradley to Nicholson. Here's George. Back to Loz. Puts up the three and drains it. She go herself. Well done, George again. Good hands from Cayla. Thanks, Megs. Megan Huswaite courtside as we start the final term in Sydney. Imagine receives from Bradley. She's got George baseline. And Cayla likes it from there. Bradley. Doing a good job controlling the offense tonight. George, nice work to Madgen. Sydney getting rolling. They're really starting to build a bit of momentum.
They really are. Just that little two-man game with Madgen and George, that's so important. You know, Madgen, we know, hasn't played a lot. She's had her injury woes, but so every time she hits the court.
George to Nicholson. Margin at 15 with just over 7 to play. Loz to Cayla from that spot again. She's made a career of it. Madgen to Nicholson. They're up by 14 here with 3.5 to play. Richards, George from the other side. So look at Brazel and Borlase and Bourne. I think the future's bright for Adelaide. They can keep this core group together as Bradley lays in another two.